The earth trembled. Civilizations clashed. The very ground beneath their feet seemed to roar with the echoes of battles fought and lost. From the ashes of the Bronze Age, a new Europe would rise. The remnants of once great cities lay scattered, but from these ruins, new societies began to form, driven by the relentless march of progress. This is the story of an era of immense change, a turbulent period between 1900 and 1000 BC that witnessed the transition from bronze to iron, forever altering the course of history. It was a time when the old ways were challenged and new ideas took root. The very fabric of society was torn and restitched as new technologies and ideologies swept across the continent. Villages transformed into bustling hubs of innovation, where blacksmiths hammered out the future and markets buzzed with the exchange of goods and knowledge. This was a time of both destruction and creation, a period that laid the groundwork for the Europe we know today. The old and the new coexisted, often in tension, but always pushing forward the boundaries of what was possible. Imagine a time when bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, was the pinnacle of technology. It was a material that defined an age, shaping everything from warfare to daily life. Weapons, tools, and ornaments gleamed with this precious metal, a symbol of power and prestige. Bronze was not just a material, it was a statement of status and influence. But the world was on the brink of a profound transformation. The skies seemed to darken with the weight of impending change, as if nature itself sensed the coming upheaval. The discovery of iron, a more abundant and durable metal, would usher in a new era, one marked by both progress and upheaval. Iron's strength and versatility would revolutionize societies, leading to advancements that bronze could never achieve. This new metal would become the backbone of civilizations, driving them into a future filled with both promise and peril. The late Bronze Age, spanning from 1900 to 1500 BC, was a time of unprecedented interconnectedness and flourishing trade. Trade networks crisscrossed Europe, weaving a complex web of commerce that stretched from the sun-drenched shores of the Aegean Sea to the rugged, windswept landscapes of the British Isles. Amber from the Baltic, tin from Cornwall, and bronze artifacts from the Mediterranean all found their way across vast distances. These precious materials were carried by skilled navigators and intrepid merchants who braved the seas and overland routes. This exchange of goods did more than just fuel economies, it fostered a rich cultural exchange. Ideas, beliefs and artistic motifs travelled alongside precious commodities, enriching societies and blurring cultural boundaries. The spread of these cultural elements helped to create a more interconnected and dynamic world. The Mycenaeans in Greece, with their magnificent palaces and sophisticated burial practices, exerted a powerful influence on their neighbours. Their architectural innovations and ceremonial customs left a lasting legacy. Their elaborate gold masks and intricate jewellery spoke of a civilization at its zenith, a beacon of wealth and sophistication. These treasures not only showcased their artistic prowess, but also symbolized their societal achievements and the high level of craftsmanship they had attained. Around 1200 BC, a shadow fell across Europe. The established order crumbled as a series of calamities brought an abrupt end to the prosperity of the late Bronze Age. The exact causes of this collapse are still debated, but a perfect storm of factors appears to have converged, plunging the continent into chaos. Climate change, leading to drought and famine, may have weakened once powerful kingdoms. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, events etched in myth and legend, disrupted trade routes and shattered the fragile equilibrium. Amidst this turmoil, waves of migrants and invaders driven by desperation or ambition swept across Europe, toppling empires and leaving destruction in their wake. From the ashes of the Bronze Age, a new era emerged. Iron, previously a little-known metal, rose to prominence. Though more difficult to work with than bronze, requiring higher temperatures and specialized skills, iron was more abundant and offered a distinct advantage in warfare. Iron weapons, harder and more durable than their bronze counterparts, could inflict devastating blows, shifting the balance of power. The transition from bronze to iron was not instantaneous. It was a gradual process, with different regions adopting the new technology at different paces. Knowledge of ironworking spread from the Near East, where it had already taken hold, carried by migrating peoples and disseminated through trade and warfare. Section 5. The Rise of the Warriors. The Iron Age, from around 1200 to 1000 BC, saw the rise of a new warrior elite. Armed with iron swords, spears and shields, these fierce warriors dominated the battlefield. Horses, increasingly bred for warfare, provided speed and maneuverability, transforming ancient combat. Chariots, once mere symbols of status, were adapted for warfare, becoming swift and deadly platforms for archers and javelin throwers. Fortified hilltop settlements, offering protection from raiding parties, became increasingly common. These strategically located strongholds, often surrounded by ditches and ramparts, dotted the landscape, testaments to the ever-present threat of violence. Section 6. Forging New Societies. The upheavals of the Late Bronze Age and the transition to iron had a profound impact on social structures. The collapse of centralized authority and the rise of warrior elites led to a more fragmented political landscape. Smaller independent chiefdoms emerged, ruled by powerful warlords who commanded loyalty through a mixture of charisma, military prowess, and strategic alliances. Within these new societies, social stratification became more pronounced. A warrior aristocracy, distinguished by their access to iron weapons and horses, emerged as a dominant force, often controlling land and resources. Craftsmen, skilled in the art of ironworking, gained prestige and influence, their expertise essential for equipping warriors and maintaining the tools of war. Section 7. The Seeds of Change, Agriculture and Innovation. Despite the turmoil, the Iron Age was not merely an era of warfare and upheaval. It was a period marked by significant advancements and transformations that shaped the future of human civilization. It was also a time of significant agricultural innovation. The changes in farming practices during this era were profound and far-reaching. The introduction of iron tools, such as sickles, axes and plows, revolutionized farming practices. These tools were not only more durable, but also more efficient, allowing farmers to work the land in ways that were previously impossible. These more durable and efficient tools allowed farmers to clear land more effectively, making it possible to cultivate larger areas. They could till the soil more deeply, reaching nutrients that were previously inaccessible, and harvest crops more efficiently, reducing the time and labor required for these tasks. This led to increased food production, which in turn supported larger populations and the growth of communities. The development of iron also had a profound impact on other crafts. Blacksmiths became essential figures in their communities, learning to forge not only weapons and tools, but also a wide range of everyday objects, from nails and hinges to cooking utensils and jewelry. Their skills were in high demand, and their work was highly valued. The availability of these iron goods improved the lives of ordinary people, making daily tasks easier and more efficient. Iron tools and utensils became commonplace in households, transforming the way people cooked, built, and lived. The innovations of the Iron Age laid the groundwork for future advancements and set the stage for the development of more complex society. Section 8. Echoes of the Past. Legacy and Transformation. As the Iron Age progressed, the seeds of future civilizations were sown. In Greece, the foundations for the polis, the city-state that would become the cornerstone of Greek civilization, were laid. In Italy, the Etruscans, skilled metal workers and traders, established a vibrant culture that would influence the nascent Roman civilization. The period from 1900 to 1000 BC was a time of profound transformation, a crucible from which a new Europe emerged. The transition from bronze to iron, though gradual and uneven, had a seismic impact, ushering in a new era of warfare, reshaping societies, and laying the groundwork for the rise of classical civilizations. Section 9. A Journey Through Time. The echoes of this ancient past resonate through the ages. From the ruins of Mycenaean palaces to the hill forts of Iron Age Europe, the legacy of this era is etched in the landscape and woven into the tapestry of European history. It is a reminder of the enduring capacity for human ingenuity, resilience and adaptation, even in the face of profound challenges. The journey through time continues, inviting us to explore the mysteries and marvels of Europe's ancient past and to appreciate the profound connections between this distant era and the world we live in today.